Hey, Gen 1 again. Uh, last time, I think last time I just did more of the actual game, because I think first part I only got to the first city. Last time, I got Garde, a Bidoof, evolved Geico, and I got a Hoppip, which was only, I think, like level 6. Yeah, I leveled her up, just because I need her for the first, two gyms. In the 10 level she got, her stats increased. She got Bullet Seed and Fairy Wind. So not any like super duper like that's the only Pokemon I even leveled up. I think Geico leveled up once, maybe. Yeah, I think it did. Because I was running into yeah, it did. Because I was running into a lot of like double battles. Oh, sorry. I keep forgetting not to do that. Well, of course I'm tired. Of course I'm yawning. Did I buy anything last time? Yeah, I think I bought an extra 5 Pokeballs, caught a couple things. I don't have that much money. Where'd my money go? Oh yeah, because I bought antidotes and stuff. I think I bought antidotes and paralyze heals. And this is getting into territory where I do have to start explaining differences between the main version. Cause oh yeah, I forgot I have the town map on this. Yeah, I'll register it. If you register an item, select pops it up. So ah, running a blank. This mod I'm running, it adds a bunch of different Pokemon. It adds like Starlies and Scatterbugs. Only I don't remember if Fire Red and Leaf Green only adds Pokemon from Gen 2 and 3. I don't recall if it does. I think it does. Uh, this mod does change up the Pokemon gym leaders have. So Brock normally I think only has a Geodude and an Onix. Here he has I think a Geodude and Onix, a Lil Leap, and a Mora, I think they're called. Oh, you can walk off here. Oh yeah, because you can skip the trainers in these gyms. I forgot about that. But gyms are a difficulty step up. So the Pokemon outside of town I was encountering was like level 6, level 10, I think, 11. They're a little bit higher level. No, or not. So anyway, we have Synthesis, which heals you. Fairy Wind, which is a fairy attack. Not good against rock and ground, which is what Geodude is. I have Bullet Seed. Bullet Seed is pretty weak, but it hits up to 5 times. It hits 2 to 5 times. So there, Geodude is ground, which takes which takes double damage from grass. He's also rock, which takes double damage from grass. So he takes 4 times damage from grass, combined with the 1.5 times hop up gets for being type matched. So yeah, grass moves on Geodudes does a lot of damage. Yeah, here you go. No, this one has the Amora. Amora, I can't recall. I think is ice and ice and rock. Anyway, yeah, this is the gimmick of it. It's twice. Super effective. It only hit. Yeah, it only hit twice. Oh, paralysis. I can't recall if this is the first time seeing it. I don't think it is. Paralysis is it halves your speed and 50-50 chance whether or not you can attack. So say he gets to go first, which is going to do a lot of damage because it's ice, and that's strong against grass. And I got to go. It halves your speed. So where I got to go first before, I went second. Darn, light years isn't time, it measures distance. Yep. Which is really weird why they would call it years. Anyway, I'm gonna go heal. Because Brock is relatively tough. And sadly I can't get next member of my team that I want until I beat him. Because this mod adds the Lincoln Core. It basically adds the items that Legends Arceus did, where it lets you just use things like the metal coat. Gonna save state. So you're here. I'm Brock. I'm Pewter Gym's leader. Rock hard willpower is evident even in the Pokemon. Pokemon determination is as tough as rocks. They're all rock type. You challenge him with no, you whatever. I guess I was just speaking out of my rear. This guy is just... He just has two, I guess. It replaces his Geodude, I suppose. Oh. Oh yeah, because this is a, What is Lily? I think it's grass and rock. I think it's grass and rock. Once you get to the later gens of Pokemon, I don't know. Come on, hit him 5 times, please. That'll be enough to faint him, please. Come on. Because it's a rock type, Tackle's not going to do anything, and I think Fairy's going to be useless against it. I don't recall, though. Pop up here to 17. It's about to send it Onyx. For safety's sake, because I don't have any revives yet, I'm going to sacrifice Bidoof to use a heal. I do like how it's an Onyx, therefore it's supposed to be large. So it, for some reason, that model just gives the vibe of it being large, which is a really nice touch. Oh, it's using Dig. That's unfortunate. Dig, I think, is a ground type. It's not going to do anything, but because this is going to make me faint. It's weird that Onyx goes before a Bidoof. Like, yeah, I thought Onyx has like some of the lowest speed in any of the Pokemon games. Yeah, like that's insane. Speed fell and its attack rose. I think its defense rose as well, yeah. Come on. I swear I can hit 5 times. Unfortunately, I think, like, this is the only grass type Hop-Up gets for a while, so it is a useless grass type. It doesn't even get a flying type until, like, level 30. You get the official League Boulder badge. Don't know why it's capitaled. Let's use flash outside of battle. And you get money. Take this with you. Got the M39. I can explain this better than Brock can. Okay. No, not Pokemon Swords didn't evolve yet. I think Hop Up goes at level 18, I think. Okay, so for beating him, you get this. Comes with Rock Tomb. Rock Tomb, I don't remember if just Fire Red and Leaf Green does it, but this mod in particular makes TMs infinite. So you don't have to worry about, you don't have to worry about only having one of every TM until you can buy some later. Nope, this is like the later gens. I don't remember when this mod came out. This mod definitely had to have come out recently. Okay. Ooh, yawning. Anyway, there was a kid here before. If you tried to leave, he would have just taken you to the gym. This man here. Oh, glad I caught up to you. I'm Professor Oak's aide. I've been asked to deliver this, so here you go. Take the EXP share. Put in the items pocket. Give this to a Pokemon in your party and it'll gain XP points even without battling. Anyway, I must be going back to the lab. Bye-bye. In normal Fire Red and Leaf Green? Yeah. Yeah, that's instead a message from your mother, and it gives you the running shoes, which lets you do this. Because up until now, you could only do this. Anyway, EXP share. If you've played the later Pokemon games, you know what it is. Give it to a Pokemon, and they'll level up alongside your main Pokemon. So whatever XP your actual Pokemon gets, they'll get a portion. I think it's like the first Pokemon gets like 10% less, but then the one with the XP share gets 50%. I don't really recall. Anyway, it's going to be a while before, Oh, come on. It's going to be a while before I gain the ability to, use Geico fully, so I'm going to level it up when I can. Come on. Sleep does the whole... it takes away your turn things, pretty much. You can't fight. For, I think it's 2 to 5 turns. In just a random degree. I guess I got unlucky and I got the full 5. But you do get to attack. Once you wake up. There you go. With the Ascended Pit of, which is not from Gen 1. This is from Gen 5. I think Gen 4 and 5 is the bulk of what this mod adds. It adds some from Gen 6. Oop, quick attack. It adds some from Gen 6, but it's only some. Like Scatterbug. And I know Flabebe. You're mean. You're $176. I mean, you're just standing here looking for a fight, lady. Oh, it is so weird not being able to just fast forward through everything. Butterfree. Butterfree, I think, is Bug and Flying. Or it might be Bug and Psychic, I don't remember. There you go. See? Garde or Ralts leveled up. Man, she's got weird IVs. With us in a Beedrill, which is Poison Bug. Don't poison me, please. Thank you. I'm not gonna take the risk. I don't know if Beedrill can have Poison Point. I don't think it does. I think it has Compound Eyes. But I'm not gonna run the risk. Hey, level up again. What is that thing's model like trying to show off? Is it like taunting? Because I know what it turns into is taunting. I think it's doing like the finger curl, like come on sort of thing, come here sort of thing. I don't know. Did it gain 3 HP? Man, Geico's got some pretty strong stats. Still not gonna hold a candle for the next gym. What are you talking about? Is comfortable and easy to wear? Shorts. Bidoof. Yeah, let's try Metal Claw. It doesn't gain any sort of like special damage increase. Alright, I saw it a little bit in the last fight. Bidoof has an nature called Moody, which does this. Its evasion rose, and its accuracy fell. It'll randomly, at the end of each turn, gain a stat up and gain a stat down. So its attack rose, but its speed fell. So it's just a mixed bag whether or not it gains a good stat up. But the send in Ekans. Unfortunately, I think the Ekans model, as well as a lot of them, like I know the Ralts one, I think those are just like fair use models for the Moemon community. Because I know the Black and White 2 Moemon games use that model. I'm pretty sure the Platinum one does. Anyway, you can judge typically what a trainer's going to use based on its model. So if it has this little round hat, there's a good chance it's going to use a bug type, because it's a bug catcher. I know it's not very fun to watch me just go around just blowing through all these trainers, but that's just what Pokemon is. And learned Double Dam, and learned a useless move. Send it Butterfree. Here's one of the beginning points of inappropriateness in this mod. The model has a little bit of cleavage. It does get worse than that, but not by much. As I said in the first part, I don't think this ever goes, like, super inappropriate. But it gets there. It gets close. Yeah, Just gotta sit through Gen 1 before I can get to the other gens. So walking in front of a trainer interacts with them. If you talk to them as well, it sets you off on a fight too. I think the last Pokemon trainers typically have normal types. Like Pidove is a normal flying. Nidoran was that female? Yeah, female's the person. Well, male is the arrow. Then I guess I was mistaken on the normal thing. I think they normally only ever send in first tiers then, I guess. Each of the trainer types have gimmicks. I just don't recall what they are. Double kick, okay, it's a fighting type, so it's useless against Garde, who is double resistant to it because she's fire, or not fire, fairy psychic. So I mentioned Pokemon have types they're weak to and types they're strong against. Psychic takes half damage from fighting, and so does Fairy. So she only takes a quarter of the damage she would normally. To make the meanest pies, just an angry pie. It comes out of the oven, just calling you fat. Yeah, that'd be terrible if you made a pie and it just comes out of the oven insulting you. No, I don't want to. I still don't remember the difference between Silcoon and Cascoon. Like, yeah, they're two different Pokemon, but for some reason I never relate one to the other. I'm never like, oh, Cascoon, yeah, that's poison and bug. Combee, this is a bug flying. And it's one of the few Pokemons where the genders matter on. Because you can only evolve Combee if it's a female. Yeah, I'm tired. Combination between just the slowness of the beginning of this game and it's just this game in general. Gen 1's pretty slow. Throughout the whole thing, Gen 1's pretty slow. Yeah, there we go. Yanma. This is from Gen 3, I believe. And use Quick Attack. Quick Attack always makes you go first. But it's a relatively weak normal attack. So it's good if you know you can overpower your enemy or for chip damage. Don't like dinner. I think there's one more. Because I think she's one of the few wandering trainers. But I'm gonna ignore this guy. I don't think is an actual. Yeah. Oh. I don't remember if there's one here. This game has like hidden items. Yeah. Also, don't have a berry pouch, so It's a key item. There's confusion. It's Pokemon Center out in the middle of the woods. In the middle of the mountain. What's this list? It's a newspaper. No, that's very clearly a clipboard. Okay. This mountain is where I can get, one? Two? Like one or two Pokemon I want? I might just chuck away Hoppip. Because I gotta keep Bidoof for, HMs. Like, Cut, Strength, and Serve. But, anyway. There's a couple Pokemon in here I do want. You're not one of them. I think you're just Dragon. I think this thing is just pure Dragon type. Dragon flying, maybe. I don't necessarily care to have that. There you go. TM for Bullet Seed. Here's a Bara. Catch it just for the sake of seeing what type it is. Okay, yeah, it's new. Because Rock is resistant to fire, Ice is weak to fire. So it levels out and it just takes normal damage. Learn Teleport. And Teleport's pretty useful. I'm not gonna knock Teleport. It has saved me in a playthrough recently. Let's put this in Paris, which is bug and I think just bug. It might be bug poison. Whoever, like, I know this is just a mod that collects just a random smattering of sprite work from the community, but the artists, they pretty good. Paralyze Heal, yeah, because a lot of the Pokemon in here like to paralyze, including Paris. Case in point. Sorry, speak of the devil, not case in point, because case in point would have been if I got paralyzed. I think it has Effect Spore, which means if you damage it with a physical attack, you could get paralyzed. So I gotta be careful. Yeah, see, like Amara's a Gen 7? Gen 6? It's a X and Y. I think you want to fight, yeah. I don't 100% recall how this game works. Clefairy, that's a... It's normally of normal type, but now it's a fairy type, meaning it's weak to Metal Claw. Put this in Klepki, which is a steel fairy. Kind of a bulky model there. Oh yeah, because it was a special type Pokemon. It gives more XP. I'll go for another little bit. People are asleep, so I actually have the ability to do stuff. I don't recall what Rog and Rolla turns in. Well, I know what it turns into. I just don't recall if it ever turns into a ground type. I think it has to, doesn't it? Because it turns into Boldor, and then it turns into Gigalith, I think. I don't recall if Gigalith is a ground type. I think it might just be pure rock. I don't remember. What? Huh. I think, yeah, I think it does just stay rock type. Yeah. I just know I should probably catch one, shove it into my box just in case, because after this dungeon, or in here, you want to try to catch everything you can. Because, or everything you want to, because one very important reason. You can't come back here once you beat this cave until later. Because at the end, once you leave, there's a bunch of one-way clips. So you do not have the ability to return here. I think the Pokemon I want is actually up there, but... Oh, here's one. Here's Drillbur. Drillbur is ground and steel, meaning it takes, I think, neutral from Ember. Yeah. Well, it took a critical hit, but it's typically neutral. Come on. Sandshrew. Yeah, I think one of the Pokemon I like is in here somewhere. It's on this floor specifically. Actually, I can check real quick. Nope, I was mistaken. There is a Pokemon on Basement Level 1, which is what this one is. But what I want is on the main floor. Which I do have to go back up to eventually, so this turns out for the best. Anyway, here's Team Rocket. So uneventful, they don't even get their own music. I think either Ground and Rock is weak to Steel, I don't remember. I think one's resistant, one's strong. Uh-oh. You beat him quickly. Because rollout is dangerous. Rollout doubles attack every turn it's used until it misses. About to send in Scraggy, which is dark and ground? Yeah, I think this is all ground types. Yeah, it's once you get into the later gens, I don't remember anything. I only played, I played Gen 1 a bunch, played Gen 4. 2 and 3 a little bit less, but not too little. I only played Gens 5, 6, 7, and 8 once. I almost beat Gen 9. I got near the end, but I was like, no, I'm sick of this. Come on. It has a pixel of health. Okay, what did you guys send it this time? Noibat. Dragon and something. Oh, yeah, no. Garde actually can't do anything against Dragon yet, because she doesn't have a fairy move. Hop up again. And its energy drained. Oh, no. Of course, vehicles are making a bunch of noise outside. I swear it's like a beacon gets lit up above my house whenever I push start record. Oh, you really come all the way down here just for this? Okay. Oh no, wait a second. Huh. Yeah, this is the floor that I want to find one new Pokemon on. This is where Geodude is, with the highest chance. It's also where Rock and Roll is. Which, as I said before, I'm gonna catch one. And check at a later time if it turns into a ground type. Because if it does, I'd be far more interested in using it instead of Geodude. Because I think it's because Gen 5, you couldn't get any of the old Pokemon. Black and White 2 alleviates that a little bit. You couldn't get any of the old Pokemon in Gen 2. Or Gen 5, rather. So, I think... But there were a lot of, like, stand-ins. Like, oh, this Pokemon's very clearly supposed to be this, or this Pokemon's very clearly supposed to be that. I think Rock and Roller was supposed to be the Geodude stand-in. If I recall correctly. Oh, come on. Super Nerd Joven. I think the nerds only have... Yeah, here's the example I gave in part 1. For Pokemon that evolve into weird versions. Magnemite, you know, grade school, you know, kid with a backpack. Tier 2 is, you know, preppy high school. And then Tier 3 is a teacher. I call tier their stages, but... And that's how the Pokemon typically have little evolutions. Voltorb, I don't have a ground type. City bus. I don't remember. I don't know what Voltorb's supposed to be. It looks like a kid in a swimsuit with a beach ball. Ooh, that did damage. Oh man, I am tired. Why am I so tired? I woke up like 2 hours ago. That's like I don't know what the theming of Charmander and Charmeleon is supposed to be. I guess tomboyish. I do know Squirtle's is supposed to be guns. Because her Blastoise gets like 2 cannons. Butterfree and Caterpie, I guess their gimmick is supposed to be just cute poses. I was going to say Weedles is supposed to be tough poses, but then you have Kakuna just breaking the mold for that. What Pidgeys is, don't know what Rattatas or Spearows. I do know Ekans is supposed to be like Egyptian belly dancer goddess sort of thing. Clefairy, I think, is supposed to be like magical girl. Zubats, I think, is supposed to. I know it turns into what's supposed to be like a succubus later, which is probably the most inappropriate model in the mod. I don't remember what Geodude's supposed to be. Magnemite's a school teacher. Really don't know about Onyx. That's all the national. Yeah, that's all the normal Pokedexes. Now, of course, you can go to national, go past 100, and you can encounter or see the ones from later gens. So it is how you can see all of them. But I'm gonna go look at Magnemite, see if I can find where it is, because I like Magnemite. I think it's Steel type. Oh, cave all the way on the right. Okay, so you don't get it for a while. Okay. Well, gonna go back to the center and heal. I say this because I might find Geodude on this run. Rock and roll, go away. Let's see if I can run. Okay, because I'm probably going to counter some rock types. And before I just run into Geodude. Nope, no I bet. Nope, good thing I swapped to Hop Up because it has Fairy Wind. A lot of people hate the oh, bug type. A lot of people hate the sound font on Fire Red and Leaf Green. I really don't know why. It's not that bad. I think its problem is, I think why people hate it is because it's better than the original. I'm not saying that because, oh, people hate things that are good. No, I'm saying because it has the ability to play more sound at any 1 second. It's not as crisp and crunchy as the original. Therefore, it's not as, like... You can tell the difference with Lavender Town later. Lavender Town's not as bad. But it's because it's not as like crunchy and snappy. It's people don't care for it. Okay. I think I might actually get rid of Bidoof at some point and just split the couple moves between usable teammates. Roggenrola, I think, is just supposed to be a pirate. Because they're always looking through a little magnoscope. But if I remember correctly, Gen 1 doesn't have a lot of water types. I know it has way too many poison types. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed.